Hello, it's Theo from Theo's Tech Tips, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to send an email in Java. Let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is to open up your IDE and create a new project. We're going to make sure Java's selected. We're going to make sure that Maven is selected. We're going to use Maven. And we're going to set our group ID and our artifact ID. So once we're in our IDE here, the first thing we're going to do is to add a configuration so we can run the program. We're going to call it main and give it a main class of main. And we can open up our pom.xml here, and we're going to add a tag called dependencies. And the dependency we want to include is called simple Java mail, and it is based off the Sun Microsystems Java mail library, but it provides a simple and powerful syntax on top of it. We can click this Maven refresh button to sync our changes, and now we could go and open up our main file. So there are many different options for sending an email in Java. I'm going to show you how to send simple plain text over an email. I'm going to show you how to send HTML from both a file and text, and I'm going to show you how to send attachments. To send plain text, we need to start by creating an email, and we're going to use the email builder starting blank. And we're going to call a bunch of methods on this builder class to construct our email. So the first thing we're going to do is from, and the email address we want to send this from. The next thing we're going to do is add the to, and we're going to put their name, and we're going to put in their email address as well. And the next thing we're going to do is add our subject. And the next thing we're going to do is add plain text. Now we're going to build the email. And now that our email is done, we're going to make an SMTP mailer to send it with. So we're going to use the mailer class here, and we're going to use the mailer builder to make this. So we're going to use .with SMTP server. And because I'm using Gmail here, I'm just going to use their SMTP server using an app password that you can generate in your Google account. And we need to add transport strategy. So because I'm using the Google SMTP server, it uses SMTP TLS. And now we can build the mailer. And the final step we have to do is use the mailer to send the email. So now we can go to our email here. And here's our email. Now I'm going to show you how to make an email with HTML. So we could keep this email builder, but we just have to change this with plain text, and we could choose from either HTML text or even an HTML file. We could just use .with HTML text, and we could specify a string for the HTML we want to use. And let's test this out. Alright, let's go check our email, and here it is, and the HTML is all printed out. So now I'm going to show you how to use an HTML file, and it's extremely simple. All we have to do is take out the string, because this method also takes in a file. So you just have to make a new file from java.io. We need to specify the full path of the file. Alright, and let's test this out. And here it is, sent from a file. And the last thing I'm going to show you how to do is to add attachments. This is pretty straightforward, and we can add a ton of attachments. It just depends on the size limit of the library, which you can check out on their website, which I'll have linked in the description. And it also depends on the SMTP server you're using. So to add an attachment, we can use the method .with attachment, and this will take a string. So we could specify the file name here. And the next argument is a file data source. And this also takes in the full path of the file. There we go. So let's check our email. And here we go. Here's the attachment. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'm Theo from Theo's Tech Tips, and I'll see you next time. Bye.